Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. For those who are new, my name is Milu. I was born clairvoyant, which means I don't use any tools to read. I am also a psychic and a medium. I want to thank Cappy's mom and Linda for your help. As I was clicking and getting ready to, as you can see today, I don't have those data on the screen. Thank God. Yesterday, I didn't have. There was no way I would have time to go behind. Well, I would have time, but I didn't want to take the time to go behind the camera and play with the settings. In any event, as I was about to start streaming, I looked at the screen, the chat area. Someone mentioned that Nancy Pelosi threatened to enact the 25th Amendment. Oh my God, that would be very interesting. And you know what? Intuitively, I feel we need it. And like I have said before, wait a minute. I did say a couple of weeks ago, I don't remember exactly, I did say, don't be surprised if somebody does something with the 25th Amendment. I don't know how it works. If I recall, I'm not an expert, so please forgive me if I am wrong, but somebody said people in the cabinet would have to agree, or it would have to be started by someone in the cabinet in order for them to be able to enact it. But to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if behind the scene, like I predicted a while back, this may be a thing. And I don't feel Nancy Pelosi does not threaten. If she says if she says what she thinks, and she will do it. I don't know how it works, but something is afoot. And this morning, I didn't watch it, but I heard snippet of it from the news as I was getting ready here to come on and also work, because I'm always doing a couple of things at the same time. I heard that Trump did call Kamala a monster, and he said she did not know what she was talking about or something to that effect. That's to prove to us, first of all, it's the effects of the drugs. And I didn't know he was still on that steroid. I just heard this morning a doctor on CNN, I believe it was CNN, who said he's still on steroid because they give it to you for a certain number of days. And somebody from the chat did mention something like that, and the person said when you stop taking it, there were certain side effects or something like that. But the reason why I'm saying this is, I think I've said it before, but I feel like saying it again. I feel Trump is jumping the gun. What else is new? Because I feel there is a very strong possibility of a relapse or something to happen. It hasn't happened yet, but I feel like saying it's coming. So some of the things that he's talking a lot of trash. This morning also he's saying how great he feels, and they have a queue now and all of that. Basically all Trump is trying to do intuitively, I feel, he's trying to see if he can change the course of his luck, basically, because of the polls, the direction of the polls. Because everything right now, things are bad, and he knows it. He's desperate. He's calling people names. And as some Margaret Tucker just posted, that he's not going to take part in the next debate because it's supposedly not, it's virtual. It's via the internet. He doesn't like that, but I don't feel that's the problem. Trump wants to be in control. He thinks he can. I mean, like he said this morning, Kamala did really bad, and according to the polls, he won the last debate. Yeah, he's going to find out. And I didn't see this question because I got bored after a while watching Pence lie. I got annoyed. So I went and took a shower. Uh, and from what I understand, I missed it. He would not say whether there is going to be a peaceful transition of administration. Let me say this. Intuitively, I feel it's not only Trump and Pence who think that way. There are a number of people in the Republican Party who would mind changing our form of government to something that's more to their liking and that will keep them in power. And I feel like saying McConnell is one of them. Pence is not saying this because Trump said it, but for some reason, I don't feel they are going to be able to do anything about it. Or regardless of what they do, you know, if I don't know how this is going to work, but intuitively I feel if Trump and McConnell and Pence, however, whoever else were to try to change our form of government, I don't know how, but intuitively I feel Nancy Pelosi would be the next president. I don't know how this works. I don't know how this would come about, but that's what would happen. So I wish them luck. And Nancy Pelosi would not play with them either. So either way, they're going to lose. They will lose badly. And since yesterday I predicted that Kamala would keep Pence on the defensive, I feel she did that. I expected her to be a little more aggressive, but it seems like behind the scenes, I don't know how these things work since, I can talk about politics, but I wouldn't behave myself very well if I were in politics. When Pence was repeating his talking points, lying, and in fact, this thing is on video. He was trying to say, insinuate that Kamala was saying Americans did not put enough efforts into flattening the curve. I'm simply, saying it the best way I can because I don't remember the whole phraseology, how he put it. But basically that's what he was trying to say. Kamala was saying we didn't put enough effort into changing the course of this pandemic, and that is not true. So, hi Linda, thank you for your help. When I watched that really disgusted me, and I'm simply giving that as an example. It feels like they told Kamala, she is part of a team. She has to follow if they make suggestions for her to not to be too aggressive. I was surprised how she let that slide, among other lies. And I feel she should have, she did well. It's hands down. Pence was defending, like I said, she was going to make him defend Trump's lies. But the only thing is I feel she should have be a little more aggressive. But that's me, because I don't have the patience for these things. But other than that, the fly, people. It was unbelievable. I didn't see the fly. You know what? I missed the fly. I missed that section of the debate. But it's it's pretty funny. Oh my God! In any event, also, what I feel like saying, another intuitive impression. Intuitively, I feel Trump will continue. Trump's base, intuitively, I feel, is going to continue to shrink, regardless of what he does. Like I said, there is a hardcore group of people, of Trump supporters. No matter what happens, they won't leave. Like the woman I gave an example either yesterday or the day before yesterday. A woman was on CNN saying she would put her life on the line for Trump. These people, there's nothing we can do. Or I don't even feel people should even try to convince them to change their minds when it comes to Trump. But beyond those type of people, Trump is going to continue. Trump will continue to lose support. His poll numbers will continue to drop. Going forward, I don't see what Trump is going to be able to do to stop the erosion of his poll numbers. And I also feel there are more people from the White House, from Trump inner circles, who are going to betray him. Like I have said before, there are some people on the inside, they don't like what he's done. Now, on top, put the fear that they have of catching this thing if they are negative so far, and the way Trump treats people, there will be more people coming out against Trump. And New England Journal of Medicine, from what I understand, they've been in existence for over 200 years or something like that. I'm sorry if I don't have the number correctly, but at least over 100. And they've never taken part in politics. They suggested that people support Biden. And we're going to have more of these people. By the time this is over, I can't tell when, as I'm saying this, Trump is going to reach a point. He's going to realize there is no chance he can change his poll numbers or convince anyone to come his way. He's not very smart, and he goes. Everything he does, he thinks he tries to bully people, thinking that's going to scare you into voting for him. Like from what I understand, he's promising people now he's going to send them money if they vote for him or something like that. I mean, are you kidding me? Okay, all those things. What I'm building up to as well is, since I've been saying, let Trump be Trump, and also there's a sense of desperation. And it's not only from him, because his family as well, they are panicking behind the scenes. And the people in his campaign, they are going through the motion of doing things, okay, whatever it is that they have to do. But they know that they cannot right this ship. Things at this point are beyond anything they throw out there. They're going to try and do whatever I feel when I connect with the campaign, but it's not going to work. And Ivanka and Kushner, I feel, are getting ready to move. They know what's coming, because I was thinking about Ivanka this morning. I was getting move. So they are thinking of move. Well, they're going to have to get ready to move, because the way things are going, number one. Number two, any other plans they had, it feels like to me, of either take things to court, try to fight this in court if they lost. Because don't let's not fool ourselves, people. Ivanka and Kushner, they are very involved in everything, all those major decisions that Trump make, and a lot of them are from Kushner and the people around him, as far as how to stay in power. Unfortunately for them, COVID has thrown a monkey wrench on their plans as well. But now, intuitively, I feel Kushner and Ivanka, they know the gig is up. And if before moving was on the back of their mind, now it's one of the it's moving into the planning phase. Where are they gonna go? What life is going to be like? Their kids? Oh yeah, it's and friends. What they're going to do, because something else. A lot of people. We're gonna hear about this. Right now, it's quiet. It was on TV yesterday, family separation. If we think this thing is over, we have something else coming. It's not, this thing is just in the background, and at the right time, it's going to pop up again. This family separation that Trump and his family and Miller, I'm talking about Stephen Miller, Session denied he was part of it. I forgot his name. The guy who, when Session excused himself, I forgot his name, but I'm sure all of you know who. I'm gonna watch the chat to see if someone will post his name. They all denied that they were taking place. I mean, they were taking part in that thing. They all were. Rosenstein, thank you, Lani Ann. Thank you, Electra Storm. Rosenstein. They were very much part of the decision making. Thank you, everyone. So that is going to come back. My prediction is to bite not only Trump and his family, but everyone else involved in separating those families. I predicted that before, but the circle to me has gotten bigger. But when I was making my prediction that Trump was going to take a whole bunch of people down with him, and I believe I said over 100. For some reason, I 100 stick in my mind. In fact, some people were shocked. I couldn't tell exactly who he was going to take down with him. But yesterday, after I heard about Rosenstein, Session, oh yeah. I did not know who were going to go down, but I feel those guys are going to be in major trouble. In any event, I'm going to go back to my original point. Kushner and Ivanka are going to pay a dear price for those misdeeds as well. They're going to be part of all these things. That's not going to be the only legal issues or investigation that's going to take place, because there is going to be a commission put together by Congress to investigate everything that happened in this administration. I've said that before. I don't think I've said it recently. Intuitively, I feel, I don't know how many indictments that are going to come down, but it's going to be a ton. People are going to go to jail. And I feel like saying some people in Congress are going to have legal issues as well. Nunes, for some reason, his name is popping up first on my mind, and it's going to have to do with his link and with the Russians, or something with Russian communication, or this guy has some back channel things that we are not aware of yet, but that are to come out. And when Trump leaves, the stories we are going to hear are going to be shocking. If we think we know now, watch what's to come. And even, that's one reason I feel Trump doesn't want to stay out of the, he wants to remain at work so he can cover up some of their misdeeds because he has the power. No one will listen to Kushner and Ivanka, and he knows what he did. There is something, I've said that the other day, there is something Trump is doing the best he can to keep it covered up, but it's going to come out. And McConnell, every time I hear his name on TV and the news, oh, by the way, I did say Republicans are jumping ship. I just read a little while ago before I came on that the vulnerable Republicans are moving away from Trump. So, and I feel that there's going to be more and more every day. So I wanted to mention that because I did say, even when I said it, I'm like, oh my God, is this going to happen? But yeah, it's happening. Okay. And more Republicans are becoming uneasy with him because he's getting more and more unhinged. So as we go forward, let Trump be Trump, like I've been saying for months. He's only digging the hole deeper for himself. And believe me, friends, he's not going to stop. And it's going to get worse. And he will give Nancy Pelosi, I don't know how this works. And I predicted it weeks ago. Some of you even doubted me. Something is going to happen that's going to trigger this. So something is afoot. At any event, I feel like saying don't let some of the stupid things that he does get to you. And I know a lot of people are concerned because Pence did not say last night whether they were going to agree to a peaceful transition of power. Yes, they'll leave with their tails between their legs. They have no choice, nothing they can do. They can put together with McConnell. In fact, it will be they will be electing the first woman. Pelosi will become president. I don't know how it's going to work, but yeah. That's a lost cause. I hope they abandon it. They rethink whatever it is they are thinking of doing. I don't feel it's going to work for them. Okay, I will answer some questions now. Let me see. Let me make sure because I had a couple of things I wanted to mention. Oh, yes. The important thing, I'm sure all of you heard that Trump asked the physicians at Walter Reed to sign NDAs. Can you imagine? They didn't sign it, by the way. Good for them. Okay, Wanda Rodriguez has a question. Milo, do you think the security officials Creed Bailey will die from COVID-19? I don't know who that is. He's gravely ill. Oh my God. I don't know who this is. I am not seeing smoke, but I don't, for some reason, he may not go right away. But what gave me pause is when you said he's gravely ill in the hospital. I don't like the way I felt when I read those words. So if he doesn't go right away, I don't know, but let's pray. We will pray for him. That's the best I can tell you, my friend. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm going to answer some questions now. Okay. Beth Casares is asking, would anything happen with the stimulus? Yes. I don't know how it's going to work either. Oh, but I feel, well, the main reason I know Nancy Pelosi wants to help people, that's her motivation. But what's going to push the McConnells of this world to do something is the Fed's chairman yesterday was ringing the alarm bell, stating that we have to prevent the economy from tanking, and if the economy tanks, we're all going down. So that's what I feel is going to motivate those lousy Republicans to do something. But yes, it's coming. It's a matter of time. Let's see. Trish said, never like the Rosenstein. I remember seeing him at Kavanaugh's hearing. He was breaking his skinny neck to congratulate him. Oh my God. You guys are funny. I'm going to scroll down and see. Okay. Julian is asking, Pence looked sick last night. Does he have the rota? I don't think so. In fact, I just heard this morning that he tested negative again today for the 7th day in a row or something like that. So, John Pena says that fly on Pence's hair was a Russian spy fly. You never know. Oh boy, yeah, that fly was funny, but I missed it. I wasn't watching when that happened. I didn't. In fact, I didn't find out. I found out about it after the debate was over, because I was watching Mado and Joy and company talking about it. They were laughing about it. Okay. That's an interesting question. Rondell Threadgate is asking, will there come a day when the media will go out of their way to avoid the Trumps? I don't think so, because they're a bunch of train wrecks. And it's not because they're going to have anything interesting to say. No, I feel they're gonna be still be in the public eye, but for different reasons. They're gonna have a lot of legal issues, and these people are gonna have a lot of court hearings. It's not gonna be because they are doing anything with politics. It's gonna be about their demise. That's my prediction, and I've said this over a year ago. I'm telling you, jail is all over their faces. This is not going to be fun for them. And by the time the justice system is done with them, and the government, principally the IRS, and people suing them, these people will become like, on a couple of millions as opposed to the way they are now. And they're going to lose a lot of their properties. And I predicted this a long time ago, that they will lose Mar-a-Lago. Yes, it's coming, friends. Okay. Electra Storm is asking, was Pence sick? He didn't look well. I feel Pence is worried. Pence is more worried than anything else. That's what I feel. Let's see. Wow. Merle is saying, I seen this last night on unreported virus infection in White House is not 11, it's actually 34 by the past week. We spoke about that. I'm not surprised. And, you know what? I did say there are people that are not reporting their status. It's more than 34. I'll tell you that. I don't know exactly how many, but it's more than 34. Okay. Janet C. is saying, me too, Dr. Briggs is here in Connecticut. Some people don't trust her. I don't trust her either. I don't like her at all. Saying wear masks to prevent second wave. She's getting a lot of backlash, of course. Here, though, from before she kissed the orange. Yes, because she's been, according to a lady who used to work in the administration, her name is Troy. She's been in the news. She's been, she has joined taking part in a number of shows, and she's been explaining how the dynamic of the situation behind the scenes, Trump, Fauci, Briggs, and all these people. I understand. Look at how Fauci played the game. He never kowtowed to Trump. He never played the Trump game. But Briggs was trying to play both sides. When you are working in this environment, you know the guy is not good. He's not helping the country. He's a liar. You can't cover for him. It doesn't work. So, and that's what she decided to do, take it upon herself to, cover for him. And it's backfiring now. She's probably a good person, but you know what? A couple of things that she's done did not make me feel very good. So I'm not surprised people, there are some, wherever she goes somewhere, people just talk back at her. They don't like her. So Susan Cruzen is asking for October surprise. Susan, the October surprise was last month. From what I understand, Barr is still trying to look for dirt on the Obama administration to put out there. None of that stuff is going to work. Barr can do whatever he wants. He has lost all credibility. There will not be an October surprise. I am not getting it. And if it does, it's going to backfire on them. It won't help Trump. So no one will believe anything they have to say when it comes to the Obama administration and the notion that Obama was spying on Trump and they're trying to fabricate something. Trust me, it's not going to happen. If there was something or they had evidence of it, on any little bit of evidence that they had, they could expand and, concoct it to make it sound like something was going on. They couldn't find anything, or whatever they found won't help them. So don't worry about the October surprise, my friend. Nothing is coming. We saw it. It was Trump catching COVID, but it just didn't know. Oh my God. Let's see. Emily Jensen is asking, how Milo will governor with me be safe? Absolutely. They just arrested 6 militias and conspiring to kidnap and kill her. I said this before. Those dum-dums, okay, those militia people, they did one good thing. And because they're not thinking, because of Trump, they all put their necks out there and let us know who they are, okay? And they are not very bright, just like their leader, Trump. They have to use cell phones. They have to use the internet. They have to do all kinds of stuff, okay? And the FBI is tracking every single one of them. Yes, they are under surveillance. Whitmer is going to be fine. I saw her on TV yesterday. I was watching her on CNN, I believe. Yeah, those guys can do anything they want. They're going to end up in jail or killed. At worst, killed. It's not going to be her killing them. It's the security people. So, not going to work. That's my prediction. Okay. I'll answer one more question. Margaret Tucker said Trump refuses to go to the next debate. Of course. God, this guy is so dumb. It's not funny. And Republicans are so proud of McConnell. That's what Republicans always wanted. Like I have explained before, people like Grover Norquist, that was their thing. They wanted a dumb president so they can do whatever they want with him. Well, they got one now. Yikes. Let's see how well that works for them. Okay, friends. Okay, Julian Wilson said, breaking news. 6 people arrested. For plot to kidnap the governor of Michigan. Yeah. Oh my God. I missed that. Thank you, Julian, for posting this. It is so crazy. That's how stupid those people are. They think they're going to be able to get away with it. It's not happening. No way. Okay, friends, this is all I have for today. Thank you for spending some time with me. I really appreciate it. If you would like a reading from me, the link to my website will be below the video. I'm going to put it once we are done. It's psychicmilu.com. I'll put the link there, and also you can send me an email. I will respond. I will reply at psychicmilu@aol.com. It may take me, if I don't reply right away, please bear with me. And some people call me on my YouTube number. If I don't reply right away or I don't answer it, I don't monitor that phone. But it seems like a lot of people are trying to reach me from that phone. I will go through it once a day at least. So those of you who try to contact me via that phone, if I don't reply right away, I apologize. That's the reason. It's it's a number that everyone has. Okay, friends. Again, thank you. I will see you tomorrow at the same time, unless something happens later. You never know. Till then, bye.